repotting a rescue, another rescue. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first take it out of the pot, and I'm going to take off some dead leaves, and I'm going to put it in this Qing Dynasty looking thing. Once again, I put a little bit of cocoa fiber purely for not letting the dirt go through. All this needs is a little bit of love, I'm sure of it. Let's have a look. Oh, comes off easy, eh? Look at that. It looks like it's soft. It looks like it has some pretty shite soil on there. So let me just get rid of some of that shite soil. You don't really want some of that shite soil in there. This is a Hail Mary, really. At the end of the day, if this thing doesn't survive, then so be it. I mean, look at that. It all just came off. But actually, the roots are generally pretty good. There's some really good roots. I want to get rid of some of the dead leaves because I don't want them to rot and potentially cause problems. So trying to minimize that is optimal. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. There. That is what I love about that one. So what I'm going to do is don't really want to tamper with it too much. There. Let's get rid of that. The thing is that it's trying to grow new leaves, so you know that it's still alive. It doesn't want to die. So all it needs is a little bit of consistency and care. There we go. Okay. No. Nope. Nope. Fix them there. All right. Well, look. The roots are okay. There's some dead roots, but I mean, overall, I think this is definitely salvageable. Actually, maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off some more leaves in the bottom just to really liberate it. There, okay. Pull and twist seems to work okay. There. I think this is some sort of aloe. Like I say, I don't really care sometimes what species. I kind of just... Yeah, okay. By doing this, a lot more of the roots are coming out. And yeah, okay, this is good. This is good. This is healthy. This is healthy. I'm going to stop short of this variegated bit because I really want to... That's my goal. There, okay. There, yes. So around the bottom leaves, a lot of roots are actually active. So look at that, a lot of roots. So it's telling me that it's actively trying to grow, but it was just struggling. So hopefully this will really do well. Let me just do another layer, just to kind of give it more air. There we go. There, okay. Look at that. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this too there. So, I'm not gonna take that off because I want that protected. And then maybe when I plant it, I'm gonna plant it on a slight angle like this. Yeah, okay, I'll take that off. There. Yeah, I'm gonna plant it on a slight angle like this. So I'm gonna be brutal on this side and pluck more. There we go. Okay, like this. Like that. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, crap. Actually, I can't. The pot's not big enough for me to angle it, so I'm just going to have to make sure that I stand it up and make sure that it's high enough from the rot zone. I don't want it to be close to the rot zone. I think this is going to be a nice looking plant once if it survives, which I think it will. I'm actually going to put a bit of gravel under this to help weigh it down. I'm gonna just to also, what the stones hopefully will do is add ventilation at the surface so the leaves don't get too much moisture touching it. There we go. I think that's a goodie. I think we have a winner. All right. Mystery Aloe and a Qing Dynasty vase repot rescue.